All right, welcome to the second semi-final round of the Rajagiri National Business Quiz. This is the school edition of the quiz, and this is the first ever time we are doing a school edition. This is the semi-final 2. We are a nail-biting finish to semi-final 1. Let's move forward with the rules. Welcome to the quiz. All the participants, thank you for making it from various parts of India. We have teams from Kochi, Vizag, Udaipur, Huzurnagar, two teams from Telangana, in fact, and Kotamangala as well, right? Again, absolutely do not take help from others or any other, way. We need to see your hands always visible clearly. And again, we will not give you too many warnings, right? And will eliminate you if you do not see your hand very clearly, both teams. So please do not take any help, from anyone else. As I said, the format, every team will get a direct, 20 points per direct, and on a pass as well, you get 20 points if you get it right, but no negatives, and no negatives even in the buzzer round. And we'll come to how we'll play the buzzer a little later. All questions related to the world of business. Sometimes I may end up asking you for more information. Even if you've got the keyword right, I may not give you points unless you've explained it clearly and I'm satisfied that you've got the answer actually, in the quiz. If everybody is ready, here we go. All the best. Question number 1 coming up on your screens for all teams. And we'll go alphabetical order for the first 6 questions and reverse alphabetical order for the next 6 questions. All right. So Bhavans, Kochi, first question for you for 20 points, no negatives, right? Only when I tell you to unmute, you unmute and answer into the microphone, right? Okay, let's go. We are live. All the best. Smile on the screen. Here we go. Question number 1 coming up. All questions will be there on your screen. Which business phrase comes from this puzzle first shown in 1969? So it says, if you were asked to pick up a pencil and try to touch every dot using 4 straight lines, you would try it this way first. So you see, this is something that is a game that you may have played earlier in your lives, but there is a very famous business phrase that comes from this puzzle. Try to work it out. It would be incorrect. That's because the configuration's in the shape of a box and we are conditioned to think this way. The proper answer is what is shown below. Okay, Bhavans, no negatives. Do take a guess. Which business phrase? I need to see all hands up. Teja, Vidyalaya, both teams, please. Yes. Yes, Bhavans.
Sir,
Same
is
St.
it
Paul's. I need to see the student in the violet t-shirt, the hand up, please. Yes. Yes, Bhavans.
is it hangman?
It is not hangman. Good guess. Let's move to the next team, which is, I think, DPS, Vizag. DPS, take a guess.
We pass.
Don't pass. Okay, there are no negatives, but don't worry. It's okay. Think a little harder. Let's move to the next team, St. Paul's.
So it is a thing outside the box because like uh, uh, like do the things we can't think.
Okay, and how did you
Nothing
derive
is
it?
impossible. So I have seen we have used in the school in a carnival.
Okay, and you think the
So
business phrase is think outside the
think outside the
box.
box because we can do the things which is not nothing is impossible.
Okay, excellent answer there. 20 points to you. It is think outside the box. So this is the famous puzzle, right? That if you went to Walt Disney, to any Disneyland way back, right, they would actually give these school students puzzles, right? And they would ask you to draw without lifting your pen. And that's how the phrase think outside the box came. Okay. But I do want to make sure that all of you have your hands like this through the quiz, please. Okay. I don't want anyone later to complain that, people were getting help from others. Okay. Second question going to DPS Vizag. because in alphabetical order, as I said, 20 points, we'll just go normal pass. Online, people have speculated that the logo represents the letter G, the number 6, or letters of the Tamil and Malayalam alphabets. There is also a theory that it symbolizes Homer Simpson's ear. In reality, it is just a stylized @ symbol. Which brand's logo? Vidya Vikas, please move back a little bit and show me your, hands like this, just to be clear. Yeah. All of you are on the big screen. Sorry about that. Yes. DPS, take a guess which brand's logo has been in the news in the last 6 months. Which brand's logo? No guess?
McDonald's.
Not McDonald's. Okay, let's move to the next team. The next team is St. Paul's. Do you have a guess, St. Paul's?
So it is Threads.
And how did you get Threads?
So Meta introduced Threads as a competition to Twitter.
That is the right answer. It is the Threads logo. So please go back on mute. Thank you. Well done. St. Paul's is on a roll. It is the logo of Threads, the new, Twitter or X competitor, right? And there are various theories when Threads came up with this logo, that is the stylized alphabet, of A in Tamil or Malayalam and so on. But all of that has been, bunked. But good answering there. 20 more points to St. Paul's, and you are off to an amazing start. Let's see if you get question 3 in a row. Your direct question. I need to see all hands up visible for everybody. Okay, here's a question. Uncrave is a brand by Licious that launched mutton and chicken sheikh kebab. St. Paul's, I need to see both your hands up. Right? Yeah. Why is there you can see that tilde in the brand? It says tilde. If you see, even in the packaging there, it says mutton. The O is missing. In chicken, the E is missing. St. Paul's, I don't want you to, touch anything, right? Tell me, why is there that thing missing? Why is that one alphabet missing in the brand name? You can work it out. Let's see if you have an answer. Okay, take a guess. Otherwise, we'll pass you.
Sir, like it is a replacement of O here. No, sorry. It is
That I already told you.
Of vowels.
Of a vowel?
Replacement of
No,
vowels. No.
not really. Not really. Let's go to the next team. Please mute yourself. Let's go to the next team, which is Tejas School, Huzurnagar. Tejas School. Tell me, why is there that word removed and you have just a tilde, right? It's very, very easy if you think about it. Yes, Teja.
Pass.
Passing. Let's go to Teja Vidyalaya. Teja Vidyalaya, do you have a guess?
Pass.
You're also
We'll
passing.
pass.
Okay, let's go to Vidya Vikas Kodamangalam.
Sir, because that's how the locals say it.
Oh, that's how the locals say it. No, not really. Next question.
Okay, sir.
Next one to who's next after Vidya Vikas? Is it? We go back to Bhavans.
Sir, it's because the sign, like that sign looks like the thing that is displayed on the box.
Sir, it's a shape.
No, it is a shape. Don't worry about that. It is not about that alphabet. So think about why the brand is, replacing it. No guess? Okay. Finally, who's there? DPS.
Sir, is it plant-based?
That is correct, EPS. Very, very well guessed. This is plant-based. Absolutely right. It is plant-based meat. So it's basically actually vegetarian, right? So that's why they just replaced the mutton and chicken and things like that so that you don't pronounce it the same way, right? So it's basically vegetarian. It's all plant-based. This is Licious' plant-based thing so that while it tastes like that, it is why, right? So hopefully Angela ma'am also understood why I asked this question, me being a vegetarian, right? Okay, let's move to the next team in order. After St. Paul's, we have Teja School, Huzurnagar. Your question coming up. Teja School, please all hands to be visible. Here you go. Pula or Pula is the currency of Botswana. Don't worry about that. It represents the value placed on dash as a resource. So why did they name their currency Pula? It's a resource in Botswana that is very scarce. So they named it after the same resource. So therefore, the currency became valuable. So tell me, why is the Botswana currency called Pula? Teja School, no negatives, so you can take a guess very freely.
Pula means rain.
Pula means rain, okay? And therefore, it doesn't rain too much there. Is that why they would have rained, water is scarce and so on?
They thought like when rain come, they thought like it's a blessing.
That is a good answer there, Teja School. Very well guessed. I'll give you answer. It actually means water, but that's also because it does not rain very well there. It's Botswana, as you know, is home to the Kalahari Desert, right? So it's very, very dry, does not rain, out there very often. So anything that has water is very precious, and therefore they just name their currency also after rain and water and so on and so forth, right? Good answering there. 20 points, Teja School, to you. Excellent answering. Keep guessing that way. Let's go to Teja Vidyalaya now. Next question coming up to you for 20 points, Teja Vidyalaya. Your visual is not very visible. I have a feeling it's because you are in a dark room with lots of light behind you. You may, if you have, maybe after the question, you can remove that later because your faces are not visible on YouTube. So maybe after the question is answered, then you can just go back and please remove that. Okay. But here, focus on this question. Here you go. You find that there is this person who has a tea stall, okay, in Bangalore. This is actually a startup person who lost his job. Okay, and you can see it says frustrated dropout at the back. That's the name of his chai stall. Okay. But this person, because he's a very startup technology friendly person, accepts something uniquely and perhaps the world's first, or maybe at least surely India's first, to accept something. If you want to pay, you can pay in a particular way to buy tea. What is that first? Teja Vidyala, let's see if you get this.
UPI payments accepted here, like Paytm, phone.
Good guessing. You're guessing. I would have removed Paytm, but I think you saw Paytm at least and went down that direction. Good guessing, but that's not the right answer, unfortunately. Vidya Vikas, let's see if you get it right. Vidya Vikas, both your hands up, please. Unmute and give us the answer.
Sir,
You have a guess?
Smiles.
Smiles. Oh, you can smile and you get a chai. I wish, there was a shop like that. No, good answering. Everybody's thinking creatively. After Vidya Vikas, we move to Bhavans, if I'm right.
Sir, tea bags?
Not tea bags. Oh, you give a tea bag and you get chai. They make a tea for you. Okay, all creative guessing going on. But all nice answers. Let's go to DPS.
Is it cryptocurrency?
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
You give cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and they'll give you chai back because
Yeah.
they're startup guys. Excellent answering there. Well done. 20 points to you. Yes. It's India's first tea stall or any place which accepts crypto to buy something as simple as tea. Of course, I don't think anybody's actually paid him crypto. I think it was just more as joke to say I accept crypto, but I don't think anybody's actually tried it. Right? Good answering there. 20 points to you, DPS. Well done. Next question. Who does the next question go to? We have Teja Vidyalaya, who have the next question. No, Teja Vidyalaya was the previous question. Sorry. Am I right? Teja Vidyalaya, it was your direct, right? So we are going to Vidya Vikas now. Vidya Vikas, your question coming up. Here you go. What famous monument forms the logo of UNESCO? Be careful. So we've all seen the UNESCO logo, seen it in your geography classes and so on, right? But what is the monument that actually represents the UNESCO logo? See, it looks like a monument, right? So what is that monument? So what monument is there in the UNESCO logo? Take a guess, very guessable. It's from, your history books, so you should be able to get it. Yes, Vidya Vikas? Let's pick up some pace now.
The Colosseum. No.
Sorry, what? The Colosseum? No, not really. Let's move to Bhavans.
So I think it was called a Parthenon or Pantheon, something like that.
That is the right answer. Very well done. It is the Parthenon. Absolutely right. This is, if you remember one of the ancient Greek, things, this is the Parthenon at Athens. Absolutely right. 20 points to you. Very well done. Good answering there, Bhavans. 20 points added to Bhavans. This round is over. Let's see the scores. Okay, let's see what the scores are looking like right now. Okay, not everybody scoring yet, but that's okay. It's early days, as I said. Don't have to worry about that. Your scores will be visible at the scroll below. 20 points to Bhavans, 40 to Delhi Public, 40 to St. Paul's. Teja School got 20. Teja Vidyalaya and Vidya Vikas not able to yet score. But don't worry, you have more coming up in the coming round. Okay, here you
Excuse me,
go.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, could we get the charger for our laptop? We will
Yes,
turn
go
on the video. We won't off it.
No problem. No problem. No need to log off. Go and get it. Go and get it. We won't start before you get that. I get it.
Sir, we have a doubt.
Which team is this?
DPS,
DPS.
sir.
Yes, DPS.
How many of us will get qualified for the
Top
final?
3 teams. 3 out of the
Top?
6 teams will get through.
Nice.
So all you need to be is in the top 3. You seem very happy. Well done. Just keep scoring. No negatives throughout. So always guess.
Yes.
Okay?
Sir.
Stay positive. The school students are doing really well.
Sir, we are okay now.
Thank you, excellent. Thank you. No problem at all. All right, students. Let's go forward. This time we start with Teja Vidyalaya in the anti-clockwise round, as we call it. Right. So we start with Teja Vidyalaya, then go to Teja School. Sorry, we start with Vidya Vikas because you're the last team there in alphabetical order. Right. So Vidya Vikas, your question. First question coming up for you in this round, same format, no negatives. He started cartooning while working at the Pacific Bell Telephone Company, which was later acquired by AT&T after being repeatedly passed over for promotion. Some of the first doodles or cartoons that he drew appeared on the whiteboard in his cube, and it was one of his co-workers who suggested the name of the title character. who and what did he create? Should be very, very simple. Okay, I need to see Teja Vidyalaya, both your hands up, please. Same for St. Paul's. Yes, Vidya Vikas, give us a guess.
Did he create a Rubik's cube?
Not the Rubik's cube, unfortunately, no. Okay, let's go to Teja Vidyalaya. Do you have a guess? I won't give you too much time on the pass. Okay, let's move to Teja School. Passing you. Teja School. Have your answers ready, all the teams, please. Teja School, unmute and give us your answer if you have one. Otherwise,
Sir, it is Scott Adams. He's
and what did he create?
We don't know that.
Oh wow, you guessed Scott Adams and you don't know what he created?
Yeah.
That is a bit surprising to me. Okay, let's see. Let's move forward to the next team. Let's go to St. Paul's.
Sir, did he
St.
create Disneyland characters like Mickey Mouse?
No, not really. Let's move to
Sorry.
DPS. So I think seems to know it, but let's see. DPS, take a guess.
Sir, did he create Garfield?
Not Garfield. Let's go to Bhavans. Remember, it's a business quiz. Bhavans?
Sir, is it Mario?
Not Mario. Good guessing all around, right? Okay, I'm going to I'm very surprised, Teja School, that you didn't know what Scott Adams created and you understood Scott Adams. How did you know this was Scott Adams?
We saw him photo in somewhere.
Really? Okay. That seems a little surprising. Okay. This is Scott Adams who created Dilbert, the character, right? You must have seen the Dilbert cartoons pretty much every day in the newspaper, right? I'm going to give 10 points to Teja's school because they got Scott Adams right. Okay, but the next time onwards, I'm hoping it was just a guess and not, somebody helping or something helping you. So I'm not going to cast any aspersions right now, but the next time I'll be very surprised you knew Scott Adams and did not know Dilbert. Okay, let's move. Question to Teja Vidyalaya. Let's get Teja Vidyalaya up on screen. Teja Vidyalaya, I'm not able to see the other student and the other student's hands. Yeah. Okay, here's your question. The inspiration for this was when the managing director of a beverage company, Sir Hugh Beaver, was on a hunting trip in Ireland. After failing to shoot a golden plover, Hugh Beaver and the members of his hunting party debated whether the creature was Europe's fastest game bird, but they weren't unable to settle the dispute. What started thus? Because they were trying to argue which is the fastest game bird, in Europe at that time. Remember, this was a director of a beverage company. So it's all business related. Yes, Teja Vidyalaya.
Is it Budweiser?
Not Budweiser. Teja School, please give me your answer. And all others, please be ready. I'm going to pass you, Teja School, St. Paul's.
Is it Peregrine Falcon?
No. St. Paul's.
Sir, is it Kingfisher?
Not Kingfisher. All good guesses. All good guesses. Let's go to DPS.
Is it Red Bull?
Not Red Bull. Bhavans.
Sir, is it Bacardi?
No, all of you are not thinking in the right direction. Vidya Vikas?
So some sort of bird racing.
No. This is the first question in the two semifinals that came back to me. You will be all very, 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 very surprised to know the answer, right? This is the Guinness Book of World Records, right? This is how the Guinness Book of World Records started, because Guinness actually was a beverage brand, right? And Hugh Beaver was a director of Guinness, and they were trying to, have this argument in a pub, right? And they couldn't settle the argument. So they decided that they will get something to settle this argument. And that's how the Guinness Book of World Records started. Okay. Hope all of you enjoyed that one and learned a little bit. We all have heard of Guinness Book of World Records, but this is how Guinness Book of World Records started. Okay. Teja Vidyalaya, we've completely lost your mic, right? So please don't cover your camera. Okay. We got you back in. Next question to Teja School. Okay, team, let's pick up some pace. Teja School, both your hands up, please. Okay, give me the exact spelling of this memoir. This is a very famous advertising person. Okay, tell me the name of his memoir. I've blanked out that name. Tell me the name of his memoir. Let me give you his name so that it's easier, right? A lot of you don't seem to, know this. This is the famous advertising director and advertising creative person called Piyush Pandey. So what was the name of his memoir? You can work out from the clue I gave you, from the name I gave you. I made it extremely easy because unless you identify the person, it's tough. Tejas School, I'm going to pass you now. Please do not. Yep.
Is it Piyush?
No, that is not the right answer. I already gave you Piyush. Why would I give you Piyush? St. Paul's?
So it is a guess. Is it a pandemonium?
Why would it be pandemonium?
Because if it is not Piyush, then it is Pandey.
And
Guess.
Pandey plus monium is pandemonium.
Yeah.
That is the right answer.
Yes.
Good guessing. That's why I gave you his name. It's Piyush Pandey on advertising, and that's how pandemonium, which is pandemonium, the English word, a play on that. And remember, he's an advertising guy, right? So he's always looking for these sort of puns. That is why. So remember, the quiz is very easy. You can work things out just by guessing. Okay. Good answering. 20 points there to St. Paul's. Okay. Let's move quickly to St. Paul's. It's your direct question. Let's see if you get it right. What led to surge in demand for pugs in the 2000s? These are dogs that are a breed that isn't native to India, so their prices really went up. So what really made that happen? Teja Vidyalaya, I need to see both the students. Your hands up, please. Okay, St. Paul's. That's enough time.
Sir, something related for demand in Bollywoods or movies.
No, nothing to do with Bollywood. It would be a business connection. DPS.
Business connection.
Sir, is it related to the telecom ad of the pug chasing the boy?
And what was that telecom ad? Do you remember?
No, sir.
No.
Take a guess. There are only 3 telecom companies in India.
Let's go BSNL. Yeah. BSNL?
That is the right answer. Very well done. Perfect answer. This is VI or Vodafone pugs. If you remember the original Hutch ads, right? They all had this pug following the person, right? And that is why suddenly pugs became very popular. Otherwise, pugs weren't very popular in India. This was an import that came in. So all of you would have remembered that Hutch ad that became Vodafone, that became V now. Well done, DPS. You're a happy bunch, and we're very happy you scored 20 as well. Okay, DPS, here's your chance to double your points now because your direct comes up as well. Here you go. It was inspired by the Sri Emur Bhagavati temple in Palakkad in Kerala. Watch what's there. This is the image of the deity in the Emur Bhagavati temple in Palakkad. What was therefore suggested by Saundarya Kailasam that became very famous? Somebody's logo, something's logo became that.
So
So
is it
your
LIC logo.
LIC logo?
the LIC logo, not the LIC logo. You should have thought carefully. Okay, let's move to Bhavans. But good guessing, DPS. Bhavans.
Sir, the logo of Congress.
The logo of Congress. And why do you think it's the logo of Congress?
Sir, like it has a hand which shows like this.
Okay, that's what most other teams were doing previously. That is the right answer. That is, in fact, the right answer. It is the Indian National Congress. Its logo came from the Emur Bhagavati temple. Great question, great answering there, Bhavans. 20. Looks like every team is skipping one team and answering. Okay, let's see if Bhavans, you make it 2 in a row as well. Okay, Bhavans is back in the quiz. Here's your question coming up. The first ever dash dash in India opened in July 1996 at Hotel Leela Kempinski in Mumbai. It was set up by Pratish Nandi and they charged 800 rupees for an hour. You don't see many of them these days. Otherwise, you would be sitting in one. What
Sir,
are we talking about?
internet cafe.
An internet cafe. What was it called before? You
Sir,
remember another name for an internet cafe?
Sir, no, sir.
That is the right answer, though. It is the internet cafe or cyber cafe, as it used to be called before. So if all of you were not sitting at home and doing the quiz, you may be sitting in a cyber cafe. Easy questions. Don't worry about it. Let's see the scores before we switch to our buzzer rounds. Okay, let's see. Bhavans Vidyalaya is at 60 points. Remember, top 3 teams go in. Delhi Public School at 60 points. Vizag. St. Paul's at 60. Teja School at 30. Teja Vidyalaya and Vidya Vikas yet to score. Okay. At this point, I want all of you to take one mobile phone, which has an internet connection, for the Kahoot quiz. All buzzer questions will be on Kahoot. And I'll show you how that happens. So just please take out your Kahoot and I'll give you the game pin. I'll show you the game pin so that you can then start off. Okay, ready? Okay, here's your screen for Kahoot. Just give me a second. I'm just going to start the quiz. It'll generate a game pin. Okay.
To which,
I need to see.
sir?
Yes. I'll
It
tell
will
you the
open
points.
which
Kahoot. You're aware of Kahoot, right? You came into the quiz via Kahoot.
Okay.
Right? So I'm just going to generate the game pin live for all of you. Okay, generate that. Okay, just type that number. Please put your school name. That's it. Don't put any other name. And only one member. Okay, Bhavans is logged in. DPS is logged in. Okay, just one more team left, which is Teja School, Huzurnagar. And then we can start. Just say Teja School, that's good enough. Or
Sir,
Huzurnagar.
we are rejoining the quiz.
Okay.
Kahoot quiz.
Okay.
Sir, could you give the instructions for this round?
I will tell you. The way it will work is that you'll have 5 questions. Either you have to type the answer or multiple choice. No negatives. The way it will happen is whichever team answers the question correctly first in terms of speed gets 20 points. The team that answers the question second gets 17 points, then 14 points, 11 points, 8 points, and 5 points. Okay? So that's the way to work. If you get it wrong, obviously no points and no negatives. And every question we'll be able to check on the live report that Kahoot gives us on who answered fastest. So the podium does not really matter, just so that you're very clear. Okay, everybody is joined. I'm going to, start off the Kahoot quiz. Is everybody clear? Hopefully no questions. All right, should be fairly straightforward. Let me make sure that I don't have the volume disturbing all of you. Here's all the instructions. First question is a buzzer question. Remember, no negatives. 20 points, followed by 17, followed by 14. That's basically 3 points lesser depending on speed. All right? All clear? Starting off, first question coming up. It's a multiple choice question. Here we go. Choose one of the answers. What would you be aiming to do if you passed a stress test called the knowledge? Would you be a Kaun Banega Crorepati researcher, London Cabbie test, Mensa tester, or a BBC Mastermind quizmaster? Okay. One team got that right. Only one team got that right. Let's see which that team is. Okay, St. Paul, Udaipur got it right. Right, just so that all of you transparently know that you got it right or wrong. We will show you the report as well, so that there is absolutely no one, and I can just switch to that report live, especially for the audience that's looking at it, so that no one thinks that we are even for once not being transparent. So I will switch to that tab and show it to you so that you all know how we track it live. Okay, so only St. Paul's got it right, all others got it wrong. That's how it's the fastest. St. Paul gets 20 points. Okay, so we have this live score going on as well, so you don't have to worry about the podium, because sometimes you go up and down, all that does not matter. Okay, clear everyone? That's how we work. All right, let's move to the next question. 20 points there. That's to become a London cab driver. That test is called the knowledge. Next question, multiple choice question coming up again. Again, no negatives, as I said. Here we go. Canning invention. Nicholas Appert invented a method of food preservation called canning and won a prize from whom? Alfred Nobel, Napoleon Bonaparte, Mahatma Gandhi, or Queen Victoria? Okay, looks like one person team again got that right. Unfortunately, none of the others got it right. Here you go. Only one team got it right. I will show you again the correct answers in a different screen. That's why I have to, keep switching tabs. So please pardon me for that slight interruption that always happens, because we want to be super transparent. So you can see only on this question, you can clearly see Teja Vidyalaya is the only one that got that right. None of the others got it right. Okay, you can go by question as well, and we are seeing it by question. So you see canning invention, only one team got it right. Okay, all clear with everyone? I hope you understand how we're doing it. So 20 points to Teja Vidyalaya, nobody else gets points. Okay, can I please? It'll take me a second to switch back, so don't worry about it. All right, let's go. Next question coming up for everyone. This one, that was Napoleon Bonaparte. Here's the next one, multiple choice again coming up for you. It says game on. By which game was Mendeleev inspired to create the periodic table of elements? Monopoly, chess, solitaire, or Ludo? More important that you get it right. Oh, 3 teams got it right. 2 teams did not get it right. 3 teams did not get it right. It is the game of solitaire. It is the game of solitaire. This screen does not matter, as I said, because that's just the leaderboard. I will switch back, to the report screen as I refresh that. So as you can see, every question, I refresh that, and you get to know for buzzer question 3, which are the teams that got it right. So we just click here. You can see which are the teams that got it right. So the team that got it right fastest was St. Paul Udaipur. So they get 20 points. The team that got it right second was Teja Vidyalaya. They get 17 points. And Vidya Vikas get 14 points. Clear? Everyone? Hope you understand. We are super transparent on this so that you all know your scores very transparently. Okay, let's see the next question. Let's see the scores for a moment, maybe. While the team tabulates the scores, top 3 get in. Here's the next question coming up. Again, a multiple choice. Here you go. Well dressed, it says. What concept did the fashion brand Alan Solly popularize? Was it Friday casual dressing, formal dressing, wedding dressing, or beach dressing? Let's see. 2 more seconds. Whoa, just one team getting that right. It is Friday dressing, Friday casual dressing to offices. All other teams saying formal dressing. That is not the right answer. Looks like BPS was very happy. Looks like they got that right. Let's show you transparently the scores for this particular one. Only DPS gets it, so we don't need to really show it, right? Because only DPS got 20 points. It is the concept of Friday dressing. Okay, let's see at this point what are the scores and whether we have the top 3, and it will make any difference if we went to the next question. Okay, teams, let's see. Bhavan's at 60, Delhi Public School at 80, St. Paul's has clearly made it. Doesn't look like Teja Vidyalaya or Tejas School can make. No, I think there is a possibility for a tie. Let me just see that once more. No, there is no possibility for a tie. So we have our top 3 teams for sure. Already St. Paul's qualifies. Well done, St. Paul's Udaipur. DPS Vizag, super happy bunch. You qualify for the national finals of the quiz, and Bhavans qualifies for the national finals of the quiz as well. Very well done, teams. We'll see you there. All the other teams, very well done. Hard luck that you could not make it to the finals, but if any team drops out, don't worry about it. We are going to ensure that the next team in order makes it. So we have all scores ready. In case by any team cannot travel to Cochin, we go to the next team. Is that clear to everyone? Congratulations to St. Paul's, congratulations to Bhavan's Kochi, and congratulations to the very, very happy DPS Vizag team. Top 3, Teja School, Teja Vidyalaya, and Vidya Vikas. Very well done. See you some other day for a quiz. All right, let's move. Thank you very much, everybody. We can
Thank you,
stop the
sir.
live.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I know.